Good day, ChoroQ fans. So here's a line of old ChoroQs I found. It's the Route66 lineup. For those that aren't aware, Route 66 runs across the entire width of America. It's a good road trip route. It's a local road though. It's not an interstate or a freeway, so there's probably going to be some traffic lights and but a whole bunch of cafes and diners and restaurants and whatnot, right? So you can see a little bit of it going through that map there. So let's see, it's ChoroQ Targa. This Targa is like some sort of a Japanese toy company that I think contracts out other brands like ChoroQ to make stuff for them. We have 3 castings, it looks like: a Thunderbird, a Mustang, and a GT40, all officially licensed. So there's 4 colors of Mustang. I'm gonna have to get one of these for sure. It looks like Eleanor, kind of, sort of. Well, not really. Alright. Yeah, for sure. Some Thunderbirds. Try to get one of those guys later. There's no date on this that I can see. And then here's the GT40s. I got a yellow one in the box here. Okay, so it's additional sticker here. And then it's been opened. I'm sure they were probably blind boxed originally. Maybe not, because, well, I don't know. But this has been opened before. Nothing else inside. Okay, seems. Well, you know one thing for sure, this is probably protected from shipping damage. There's just so much space around it. Alright, let's take a look here. So there have been some yellow GT40 Mark IIs that I'm looking at here. This one, right? I'm not sure, but I'm thinking this is not a Mark II casting because it doesn't have the snorkels on the end, on the top. So this might be a Mark I or a Mark III. I'm going to have to come back. Well, actually, I don't see snorkels on this one, so it does actually have the similar racing stripes. Alright, so that's good. Pretty close. So maybe this isn't the best photograph, nor the rear, because this has the snorkels. But and actually, this has 2 stacked taillights. You know what? I'm going to do a search here and find some better photos. Alright, that's better. So these are Mark 1s without the snorkels on them. And you can see now in this rear view picture there's only 2 taillights instead of 4. So I guess that's a way to tell them apart, the Mark 1 and 2. Alright, let's take a look here in some better light angle. It's got these 6 spokes ChoroQs, which is not your typical. Usually they're 5 spokes. The racing stripes are carrying across the bottom, which is nice. And also there's black paint here in the side vents. This is something I expect to see on more 1/64 scale cars. Okay, so yeah, that paint detail is well appreciated. And then yeah, the stripes, I mean, they're covering even this bottom section here. Although, looking at the photo of that first photograph, this should be black, but I guess different cars have different paint schemes. It's just kind of weird that there's no 2 stripes here, right? But it's everywhere else, and they're lining up with each other. Yeah, well, I do feel like these 2 stripes aren't lined up properly, but okay. So yeah, wraps around to the back. Got some black vents here, and the red taillights are nice. So the series here. Okay, so there's this chrome piece here. This is a separate piece of plastic, so that's cool. The canopy it looks totally black, but I don't know. I'm always fooled by that. I don't know if it's smoked plastic. I don't see the pick behind it though, so maybe it is totally black. There's some silver here for the gas tank. That's nice. Tiny little NACA ducts. Little recess for the vent there. Paint problem there. You can see the outlines of the panel cuts. They're very thin, very thin door cuts and stuff, so that's nice. So the reason being is this body is made of plastic. And if you look at the bottom here, this is from 2007, so relatively new. So I'm gonna guess, well, no, see, look at the canopy. It is totally black. You can't see the pick moving through the windows there, so it's a separate piece. Now I'm trying to figure out I think the body is actually clear. Yeah, you can see the lip here, it's clear, and then it's painted. It's not a yellow plastic body, it's actually clear and painted yellow. Alright, so interesting. I like it. It's very cool. The reason I got this is I do have another GT40, but it has a bunch of blemishes because it was used. So let's pull that out now. Or in fact, let's do a comparison. I've never compared ChoroQs so much, like 164s. So this one, you know, it's got a bunch of blemishes from being abused. It was really dirty. I polished it off, but literally here it's like a melted mark. It was a hit. It hit something hot, you know. And then I kind of cheated and added some paint details, but you will notice this one actually has 2 snorkels. It's a separate piece. So, and then they also added some paint into the wheels, you know, black and some orange. There was some orange there originally, but I added more because it wasn't covering enough of the spoke. So these wheels definitely seem the same. I guess the only difference would probably be this additional piece of plastic here. And so this came from some Ford set of some sort. Yeah, it seems to be identical. On the bottom of this, though, the base is different. This is from 2003, and it's just a high-grade ChoroQ, whereas this one is specifically made for this Targa Japan website here. Alright, let's let those go for a spin, and also I have the Kyosho 164 scale GT40 Mk1, I believe. So let's put that in the middle. Yeah, so there's my GT40 collection these days. Well, excluding Hot Wheels, I didn't bother to bring those out, sorry. Okay, I guess that's enough for this. And this, let this guy spin alone. And being yellow, let's get this minion out here. Alright, well, I'm glad that this model is in better shape than that other GT40. There's at least no burn marks. So I'm happy with that. And total surprise, it doesn't have snorkels, so technically it's a different casting, so I like it. Very happy. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next ChoroQ review.